Yeah, howdy cowdies. Fortnightly fossick time at the collector. We've been busy, we've got heaps of cool stuff. The atomic ray gun, really nice fob chains, great cigarette lighters. This was Lord Casey's cigarette lighter here, RG Casey. This one's with Jerry Lewis, Dunhill 70. This one's from the Battle of Balikpapan, which I'm pretty sure is just a trench art lighter. I reckon there's no branding, so I'm pretty sure soldiers made that. Fantastic Parker Art Deco tabletop cigarette lighter. A couple of nice penny red stamps on their old envelopes. The one on top there is unperforated, and the way it's been cut left a little bit of the margin at the top and at the bottom. Really nice album full of stamps as well. There's a bunch of penny reds in the album and some other good early sort of international Australian pre-decimal. Heaps of gold jewellery. 18 carat, 9 carat diamonds, opals, sapphires, pearls, you name it, it's probably there. Really nice big amber necklace over the back as well. And we've got some nice sterling silver thimbles, some Russian lacquer ones, more silver. These are sort of continental silver. A little Australian elfin silver one over there, some nice Clasone cinnabar ones. There's lots of nice stuff in the jewellery cabinet. Little Clement Meadmore cord chair. Cool old portable typewriter. There you go, by appointment. Typewriter manufacturers to the late King George IV. Cool stools with the cowskin tops. Really nice big Victorian cedar book case, which has got a nice little sort of writing slope section inside it as well. It's really nice actually. This all just sort of slides forward. There you go, all the little drawers and everything. Oh shit, now I can't slide it back. There we go. And we've got this guy. Sort of like a baby, like a life-size baby elephant. Carved out of teak, he's fantastic. And you can ride on him. Nice little fold-over card table, little Georgian one, he's a ripper. Corner cabinet. Some nice big sort of classical prints. This one's a bit damaged. That one in the frame's a ripper, just needs a bit of a clean and a bit of a tidy up. Ripping big frame on it. And we've got some cool clothes. This is a ripper. The Speed Car Club Victoria pit crew jacket. Really cool. I reckon these orange stripes have been applied later. You can see the stitching's a bit crude. But he's just a cracker. Medium size. And we've got some more cool coats. This satin bomber jacket made in America. Another cool sort of 1970s, 80s little sort of bomber jacket. And a great old dressing gown. I think it's Mr. Australia label. And some cool sort of jackets, all with motoring. Renault, Ferrari, HSV. And some leather jackets. Cool old Dreiserbone. Some good posters in this lot. There's old Herman Miller chairs and stuff like that. Oktoberfest 1976. There's just some cool group. There's some good posters in here. There's old Lee jeans and Levi jeans and stuff. Great collection of gramophones, gramophone parts. Little cassette deck as well, but those two are rippers. Some cool posters, Hiawatha. A couple of Star Wars ones. Good lot of kids' toys and stuff. Heaps of die-cast, Sydney Olympics, Tazos, Meccano, cards, tools, cool old scales, Studebaker record player, some more sort of hanging scales, Grey Cross racing bikes a ripper, quick release wheels, all the pump and everything, cool old safe. So the handle does sort of still work, but it needs a bit of a tidy up and a clean. Original cobwebs. It's just a ripper. Really like the handle with the hand holding the rod. And it comes with this cool old Dyke & Sons Melbourne explosive resisting safe plaque. Don't think it's off this safe, but it's a cool thing. Tools. Another gramophone. Here's a ripper. Big decorative oil painting on canvas. There you go, Chevelle mirror, some cool retro lamps, and then this orange sort of cane and orange lamps, a ripper as well, just needs a bit of a dust. But I think it just sits like that on the table. I'm not 100% sure. Boxes of dolls, china, stuff. And we've got these guys. Cornwell's Brunswick. So a set of 4 of the roof ridging, terracotta roof ridging with the cool sort of dragon heads. Another nice big old cash register. Riding slope with all the sort of gear in it. Good little lot of records. Cool little group lot with a nice little red Sony Walkman. Other sort of audio gear. Little Beatles figures in a little dome. Doll wigs. Some of that looks like my bloody hair. Fantastic big terracotta gargoyle off the roof. His ears are off and his wings a little bit as found, but he's fantastic. Looks to be sort of reconstituted terracotta. We've got some nice rings, thimbles. Some nice Masonic medals. One of them's gold-plated sterling silver. Nice cigarette lighters. A couple of really nice tobacco tins. This little red and black and white one's with a little mark UC, which I think is the Union Can Company Australian mob. Although every time we went to search it the other day, we kept coming up with all stuff about bloody joining unions and stuff like that. Ripper big sort of countertop display cabinet. It's got those nice big sort of cast iron legs. One of the legs is a bit wobbly. Michael Shoemaker presentation, which is signed. You got the Carlton footy presentation there. Once again, signed by a couple of the blokes, Stephen Kernahan, I think. And this is a ripping bit. Michael Shoemaker signed and Rubens Barrichello. Nice big Ferrari presentation with an oil painting. It's an oil painting up the top section here by Jean Bernard. It's got all, they've all got their certificates and everything. Some nice chairs. I've got to show you guys all this stuff down underneath as well. All the terracotta roof ridging. So these ones on the left-hand side there made by Wunderlich. You got the 2 nice big sort of finials, the scrolly sort of swan neck finials, and these big lot of them as well, which look to be a fair bit older. They've come from a cool old mansion in Toorak. What else have we got? Another nice little gramophone with some 78s. Big Chinese watercolour there of the sort of warrior monk. These are cool, little old cassette decks and stuff. The Hitachi one over the back's a ripper. And this JVC's a cracker as well. Roman Lieback. All right, he's mainly known for his sculptures. This is a nice collection of charcoal sort of nude studies and stuff. Got a great Oslo twin prong lamp, great bright green colour. Really cool mirror with the frosted sailing boats. The nice little yellow sharp portable cassette deck with this cool bright yellow Cambrook lamp. Another nice adjustable lamp. It's got a Planet power supply. And it's got a different brand up here. It's some Finland one. Ivel or Level or something like that, made in Finland. The Edison's a ripper. It all works. Got some cylinders to go with it, with a nice horn. Here's a cracker. Good Sonab turntable with a nice little side table. Telescope. Yoda. A couple of lightsabers. This is cool, the Yoruba African tribal crown, all beaded with all the birds. Another bit of sculpture by Roman Lieback. That's just another bit, it's not by him. Albert Collins gig poster, which is signed by Albert and a bunch of his band members, plus the David Bowie picture disc. What else have we got? Typeset trays, jewellery, door hardware, big lot of Lego over the back. There's some good stuff in there. Dolls, lots of lighting, lamps, industrial enamelled stuff. Big lot of Meccano. Cool old concrete and our sort of outdoor garden pots and things. Cool lot of old skaties. Some vintage ones in amongst us. Old Santa Cruz Tom Knox Everslick. It looks like 1994 or something like that. She's seen a few bowls. But it's a ripper. Nice to see an original one. I think they've been reproducing them for about the last few years. You got an old sort of Kmart board as well in amongst with like a sort of, what the bloody hell's on that? A guy riding a motorbike. Then you got some sort of penny boards and other sort of cruisers and stuff like that. This one's all right with the tiny little 50mm wheels and some Tensor trucks. What else we got? Big heavy duty studio dolly. Nice sewing machine. Some more old skatey, the cool old Redstone Destroy. You got a pair of rails, I think that are rib bones, and a nice little 70s dicky board as well. But the wheels on the Redstone, they've seen better days. Alright, big lot of golf clubs. Oh! Victorian garden, sort of tension garden trellis wire. Industrial lightings, big national cash register. Big lot of records, doll clothes. Let's have a look at some more stuff. This cool big 1980 mixed media is a ripper. Signed Luke. That's a ripper bit, dated 1980. Really cool thing. Great colours and stuff. Alright, what else have we got? Some tools, heaps of Sid Chrome spanners in there, some smaller sized little typeset trays, and they've actually got little branding impressed here. All the sort of Woolworths Lego style sort of toys. A couple of nice little oil paintings, Aboriginal by Nicky Morrison. Big lot of Australian pottery. Nice Arsberg set, nice Arabia set. The old skis and the poles are fantastic. What else have we got? Tins and packaging, great lot of the red sort of retro kitchen canisters and the bread bin. Sort of all the fashion dolls and stuff. We've got some nice paintings this week. John Waterhouse. Bruno Leddy. Ripping little Violet McInnes. She's the wife of William Beckwith McInnes. He won the Archibald a few times. She's known for painting flower pieces and still lifes. It's nice to see a lovely little oil by her. It's called the Blue Hills. Looks like it needs a little bit of restoration there on that tree. It's a ripper. And this is nice, the big Jeffrey Sparks watercolour there, Misty Morning, really nice and soft. It's sort of Art Nouveau in those trees. Werner Philippic. It's this little Sydney Woodford Bay or something in Sydney Harbour, that's a cracker. Will Eager, Mount Dandenong, Spring. Clifton Pugh, Goanna Up a Tree. This is really nice, unsigned British watercolour. Venice. And we've got some other nice things. Patricia Tolson, Wycombe Perry. And these are great. The Carl Carla photogravures, all right, which is a fancy way of saying a print. But these are great. These are prints of his paintings. The Betting Ring at Flemington. Derby Day at Flemington, 1886. The Lawn at Flemington, Melbourne Cup Day, 1887. And on the back of them, they've got all of these, the key, with all of the people. He's pretty smart, old Carl Carla. So most of these people here on the back, you can tell who they actually are. All right, really cool things. They're really nicely presented. Little exposed titles cut away. I did notice a little bit of damage. You can see up the top left-hand corner of that one. But they're just great things. Giddy up. Roman Liebeck sculptures. They're 2 from a set that he did in 2021. I think there's about 6 of them in the set. Some good sheet music. Truck. Nice little British watercolours by AJ Meyer. Some nice stylish sort of shaped and designed silver tone cigarette lighters. Some rippers in amongst. Madonna records. Mixed lot of Australian vinyl. Cold Chisel, Men at Work. Billy Thorpe. Slugglepot Cuddle Pie. Nice big lot of amber glass. Really like this little sort of storm shade candle holder. And these are cool exhibition sort of bits. You've got the big board there, exhibition of paintings by Bill Coleman and Felix Tazinski. And this is great, the big foam Ned Kelly cutout from a Sid Nolan exhibition. Great bit. All right. Nice old photograph, heaps of Barbie stuff. Timecraft clock, which has got the receipt from Meyer in 1992. These are little torch cigarette lighters. Great little things. These are a nice collection of novelty cigarette lighters. Little bell-shaped ones, a ripper. Capricorn. Little Zoom ones, a cracker as well. Good little lot of tins and stuff. Little Stork one. Old McRobinson's Butterscotch is a ripper. Led Zepp 4, because the shape of the guy on the cover is shaped like the number 4. I don't know why no one ever got that, but that's Led Zepp 4, because that guy on the front. Alessi, another mixed lot of records. You got Stones and Bob Dylan. You got this cool Sharp or Phillips roller, like 1986. I remember these things at Myer up at Southland. Great colours, real 1980s. Bit of Memphis style about them, really. This Zippo manual's really cool thing. It's got a big fold out in the middle there to show you what the Zippo mark looked like in 1962 compared to what it looked like in 1992. It's a really good sort of reference book. Zippo manual number 1. Nice big doll, really sort of cool kitsch oil painting. Nice group of paintings. Noel Miller ducks, the Jean Sindelar sort of sunset, and this nice Mary Morgan, the bloke hanging out by the tree at the park. All right. Utagawa Hiroshig woodblock. Good thing, we like Japanese woodblocks. This is a good mixed group lot. You've got good quality English, Japanese 1930s, Italian mid-century. Little Kokeshi dolls. Bendigo pottery. A couple of bits are a little bit damaged, unfortunately. Another little group lot of Oz pottery. This is a cool group of all the Victorian plates. I really like this one of the rugby players. You got another guy sort of duck hunting or something like that. Some of them got the little alphabet around them, so little nursery plates. Little group of Australian pottery. And these little mugs with their funny little marks. What else have we got? 2 photographs. Resident medical staff, Melbourne Hospital 1930, which is mounted. And the one from 1931 is framed, but you can see the damage on the glass. Just really cool. Really cool things. All right, what else? More Meccano. Laverne and Shirley. More dolls. Some putters. And a couple of good quality wedges, Cleveland wedges. Little lot of black dolls. Some nice tins. Little cast iron dudes. Nice little watercolour by Barbara Peake. You got a nice pair of little oils by Margot Sykes. We've put that with the nice little oil by Norma Cat. Lovely little pair of watercolours, gouaches by Di Condas. Little miniature. Rambo. A couple of boxed Hot Wheels. These are really sweet. Alison Myers. Lovely little oil paintings of birds. Wrens with gum blossoms. But they're really nice. Really like them. William Slack or Rosebery. He's decided to sign these ones W.L. Slack. But it's nice to see a little sort of set of 3 of them framed up as one. Nice collection of box die casts. Some cool sort of 70s outdoor hanging lanterns or lamps. What else do we got? Really like this little black leather box, sort of with a beveled clear glass lid with this applied crown. It's just really good quality, like a little presentation box, like 1900, 1920s or something. 2 more nice boxes on a Dormier lithograph and a print over the back, a print of a lithograph, but the one in the front's actually a litho. Nice old clock. Really cool book. Rennie Ellis, No Standing, Only Dancing. Fantastic Australian photographer. Life's a beach, life's a party, and all that sort of thing. 2 bits of John Gilbert. They're both damaged, unfortunately. This bit's interesting over the back, the Australian Pottery Bowl, which has got the nice big impressed monogram IA. We had a bit by the same potter a couple of weeks ago. We're pretty sure it's Ian Armstrong. It's just a nice thing. Highland Pottery Scotland. I think 1990s. These guys are still going. But it's nice with the artist monogram underneath there. The poppies. Puckeberg, signed Puckeberg glass. Nice retro German Arsberg. I think it's Arsberg. Sherman Arsberg. Nice little coffee set. We've got some great colonial or early Australian photographs. W.H. Cooper, which is the mint. This one's by N.J. Cow. Nice collection of Wedgwood with a bit of Worcester thrown in. Thimbles. Oz Pottery, Remude in the Cornwell's vase. I really like all this Art Nouveau German stuff. There's no marks on it. Look, that should sit up at the top there. Have a pretty amazing comport. A couple of nice bits of glass. I got some cool stuff in the end cabinet. Another big bit of John Gilbert, the big wine sort of dispenser. Gordon Furley Brown photograph. Portrait of Jascha Heifetz, who was the world's best violinist in the 1920s. Great thing. This is a great bit. Standard gunnery notes for aircrew. RAAF publication, September 1943. It's got great big sort of pull-out colour posters, things like that. How to shoot your Vickers gun, how to allow for angle off, like deflection shooting, stuff like that. Really cool bit. Nice big mantle radio. Another really nice photograph here by W.H. Cooper. Some more good thimbles. This is an interesting photograph. Heinrich Hoffmann, who was the official German photographer in World War II. This is a photograph of Hitler meeting with the, I think, Argentinian Navy. Another Care photograph, Bendigo Pottery Ping Spittoon, Bendigo Pottery Electric Jug. Got a couple of nice bits of art pottery, Candyware and Belgian. Royal Albert telephone, really nice Wedgwood cup and saucer with the nice little Wedgwood cube teapot. Another really nice photograph there by W.H. Cooper. This is a lovely bit of pottery by Dorothy Hope. Shigeo Shiga. Two bits here of John Gilbert. Don't know who made this little Australian pottery sculpture from the 1970s or 80s. What else have we got? Lovely big bowl by Peter Rushforth. You've got the Reg Preston hand-painted bowl, which we think is decorated by Phyllis Dunn. Another lovely NJ Care photograph of Burke Street. Beautiful bit of Royal Winton Lustre. Good old Lennon. Another lovely bit of John Gilbert. Nice big John Gilbert lidded pot. And the fantastic little Aboriginal doll there, who we think is Sarah Midgley. We're pretty sure, 99.99999% sure. He's just great. Anyway, that'll do. Hopefully you saw something you liked. I'll see you guys tomorrow afternoon starting at 4 o'clock.